Welcome, you're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Boy, what a game that was. At least we can all agree that it was better than last year. The Chiefs over the 49ers 31-20, making Patrick Mahomes the youngest MVP in the NFL's history. The game drew solid ratings for Fox, thanks in no small part to Demi Lovato's Star-Spangled Banner, J-Lo and Shakira's halftime show, all the commercials, trailers, and TV spots in between, and of course, the lead-out show, the third season premiere of The Masked Singer. All in all, a solid night of television for Fox, and a solid conclusion to the NFL's centennial season. With filming of the 4th annual Odyssey to the Oscars, our series of Academy Awards themed reviews on TSR nearing completion, I wanted to find some wiggle room to film a small Super Bowl themed review, not having necessarily be a major production like the last 2 years, although they were pretty fun to do. So, with that said, I invite you over for dinner at my place. Actually, not my place, Tyler Florence's place. My favorite recipes and menus for family and friends. Specifically, his place in Mill Valley, California in a cozy cottage. This cookbook was purchased for $4.99 and is published by Manage Corporation and will run you about $19.95 US and $21.95 in Canada. Cooking for paying customers is easy, but what does a chef whip up at home for his wife, Tolan Clock Florence in this case, and 3 children? A group of his hungry friends? Or how about the local fire department? And we'll get to that. In Dinner at My Place, Chef Tyler Florence, who we previously discussed on the show with Tyler's Ultimate, throws open the doors to his cozy California cottage and invites everyone, yes, on occasion even the local fire department, into his kitchen for a peek at what he prepares when he's off the clock. With his natural humor and grace, Tyler tackles creative, football humor, although it's not intentional here, and absolutely delicious meals for the pickiest and most precious people in his life, creating fresh meal plans that fit into busy everyday lives. Check out Tyler's best menus, including Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, Tolan's Birthday Dinner, and, one of the subjects of today's review, a funny thing happened on the way to the hospital. We have 3 menus to cover. First up, Guys Game Night. I should have done this yesterday, but I'm actually suffering through allergies right now that I got last night. They act up on a weekly basis, so if my throat sounds a little differently, if my voice sounds a little different, I'm sorry. On the menu for Guys Game Night, which was originally attributed to a Golden State Warriors game, but this could be well suited for any time you have a game night. Basketball, rest in peace Kobe Bryant. Football, like last night's big game. If you say Super Bowl one too many times, the NFL's legal counsel will come after you full blast. Or bowling, or golf, or baseball, whatever. On the menu here is prime rib chili. Yes, I am holding the camera handheld for this portion of the video. It's an editor's mistake. And again, my voice sounds different because, well, I'm going through allergies. Somebody in my school actually compared it to the coronavirus, which is now a global health emergency. Yeah, I have nimwads for peers in my school, right? Nothing a good chili can't solve. It sure does have medicinal qualities. Does it? Also on the menu is corn pudding with poblanos, spicy sweet potato chips, and blue cheese and chive dip. Now, for a sick day, which I am currently having right now, suffering through allergies, really the equivalent of going through the common cold in my case. The menu, Dr. Tyler's chicken meatball and tortellini soup, with baked goat cheese and strawberry lemon puddings. Vitamin C? No. But it sure tasted, I believe, fabulous. So this is the chicken meatball and tortellini soup. A nice twist on chicken noodle soup. Although there's a standard recipe for that too, and one specifically designed for babies who can't chew. You have to peel away that, which is kind of reminiscent of Baby Love by Noel O'Donnell and Jeff Tracy, another cookbook, one specifically tailored to baby food, one specifically tailored to baby food that we talked about in the previous video. The baked goat cheese, simple to the point, and it sounds magnificently delicious, and strawberry lemon puddings, to relish the fact that he was A-OK after that bout with the common cold, and after watching Oprah, and of course perusing through the usual Sopranos DVD marathon. Now, for a funny thing happening on the way to the hospital. This incident occurred May 21st, 2007. Somebody in the Mill Valley neighborhood ran over a fire hydrant, making hundreds and thousands of gallons of water gush onto the neighborhood, and heading right for the Florence property. The Mill Valley Fire Department was summoned to save the day. They belatedly thought that Tone was heading into labor with their son Hayden. She redirected their attention back to the fire hydrant, and peace was restored. To show his gratitude, Tyler invited the Mill Valley Fire Department over for dinner at his place, consisting of the following recipes: smoked ribs with a dry rub, spicy black-eyed pea relish, heirloom tomato chow chow, a twist on a southern side dish staple with gorgeously flavorful California heirloom tomatoes, Savoy, lime, and cilantro coleslaw, and bourbon peach cobbler. The boys were on duty at the time, so they decided to skip the beers. Drinking and driving is bad, but what about drinking and fighting fires? That's just not done. I bring you the smoked ribs with this dry rub because, well, ribs is a staple of the South. It's a staple of barbecues and picnics across America. And it's sort of a nod to the champions of the Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs. Although down in Kansas City, they like to use both the dry rub and plenty of sauce. Plus pork ribs is the standard. There's also beef ribs and lamb ribs, and if you can find them, definitely do. So that's my nod of congrats to the Kansas City Chiefs. And look at those ribs right there. Even if you weren't rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs, you should make that. This is a spicy black-eyed pea relish. And here's Tyler toasting the Mill Valley Fire Department on an excellent job saving their home. The heirloom tomato chow chow. And finally, the bourbon peach cobbler, which comes after the Savoy lime and cilantro coleslaw. Yeah, I am a little bit off today. Again, I'm sick. That's why I showed you the sick chapter. Again, going through allergies, the equivalent of going through a common cold in this case. And here is my nod to the losing team, the 49ers. A striking picture of the Golden Gate Bridge illuminated in action at night. Call it comfort food, call it food for the soul, call it whatever you want. I just make whatever suits the mood and call it dinner. The 49ers and their fans might need a lot of comfort food to get over their tragic loss. They had a strong lead in the first 3 quarters until Patrick Mahomes led the comeback victory. So, sorry 49ers, I call this cookbook particularly lovely and worthy of keeping on your kitchen countertop. The recipe photographs and the miscellaneous photographs taken throughout this cookbook are presented in a relatively non-traditional layout, unlike other cookbooks I've reviewed, but it doesn't bother me in the least. Plus, like Tyler's Ultimate, he acknowledges his fans in this cookbook, which few chefs, especially in his position, rarely do. And for that, he gets all 5 claps. Another knockout job, another ultimate job by Tyler Florence. 49ers fans are going to need all the comfort food they can get. As for Kansas City, the next time somebody eats a rib, slathered in rub, or slathered in sauce, they'll be doing so with pride, knowing that they're eating in a championship town. And as for the 49ers, maybe you want to take my suggestion of calling up Tyler Florence, depending on what kind of connections you have with him or Food Network, and gathering over for dinner at his place to console each other over your tragic loss. And hey, better luck next year. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the thrift side.